My name's Phil Breeden. I'm a director for Mace Consultancy, but today I'm here as my role as chair of the judging panel for the London Regional Awards. This year there were 65 entries into the region, which we are shortlisting down to 36. We'll be visiting over 6 days, so it's quite a busy schedule for us all. Bit of a time commitment for all 7 judges, so thanks to all those guys and girls for helping me out. What we look for when we visit the buildings is does the building actually truly represent the submission that's been put forward? A lot of time and effort has been put into the submissions. What we particularly look for is does it reflect what the customer is ultimately after, and that customer is the end user. We're really keen on ensuring that what we see is a benefit to occupiers. I think the key trends we're seeing is the co-working space. For the first time in the BCO submissions, we're seeing more than 1 or 2 co-working submissions. So that is a big change, and to compare the different offerings in the marketplace would be really interesting for us to see this year. The other key trend that I'm looking for, it'd be interesting to see, is the innovation and the inclusion of smart technology within buildings. Our developers keeping pace with occupiers' needs in terms of smart technology. I think best practice generally comes from the developers. However, they need to be really learning from their occupiers and the occupiers' needs. They need to be listening to their clients and the trends that their clients are after, and spend more time engaging with those people and the designers that work particularly within that sector. It's the future trends are developed by the occupiers, but the developers need to implement them. If I could change one thing within the commercial property industry, it would be building speculative buildings to shell and core and not fitting out to Cat A. I still see the same amount of wastage being built and thrown in the skip as I did when I first joined the industry 30 years ago. That's the one thing I would like to see change. I think there's several projects that have had a big impact on me over the last few years. Whether it's a new build, which could have been the Leadenhall building, which I thought was an incredible building, both as a development and for the occupiers. In terms of an occupied space, I would have to say that it was Estee Lauder. I think the brief was clear. The execution of the brief was immaculate, and it was just came across as a fantastic place to work.